Hello and welcome to Sensational South. I'm Harish Upadhyaya. This is the show that gets you the flavor of South India. The top story emerging from South India this week is Karnataka Industries Minister M.B. Patil making a sensational claim saying that at least 3 semiconductor manufacturing companies had shown interest in investing in Karnataka, but once they started talking to Delhi, they were diverted to Gujarat and other BJP-ruled states. This is not the first time such an allegation has been made. Tamil Nadu too has said similar things, and even Telangana has said that investment that was going into Telangana was diverted to Gujarat because of the union government. The BJP is saying that they have no role to play in this. It's purely companies picking the best business climate in the country. So what is the reality? What does the number say? We'll talk about all this, but let's look at this report.
ಕುಮಾರಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಸೊ ತಾವು ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ತಮ್ಮ ಕಲ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಸೆಮಿಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ನ ಪುಷ್ನ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕಕ್ಕೂ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಅವರು ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾನು ವರ್ಕೌಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ 2-3 ಕಂಪನೀಸ್ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು. ಮುರುಗಪ್ಪ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು, ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಬಂದಿತ್ತು.
ವಿತ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಮದರ್ಲಿ ಆಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಟ್ರೈಂಗ್ ಟು ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ interested to come over to Karnataka. They are trying their best to avoid.
That's absolutely baseless. The choice of location is totally left to the companies which are setting up the plants. From our side, we are absolutely neutral where the plants is.
How can the startups, how can new industries will come to Bangalore? I think there is no infrastructure, a proper infrastructure in Bangalore and outside of Bangalore. That's why everybody is rejecting.
Making allegations will not bring the investors to our state. The state should give all corporations to the investors, as well as they should maintain the good relationship with the center. Thereby, the whole state should be benefited.
So did the BJP government at the center divert these investments to Gujarat? Remember, Karnataka is the leading state when it comes to semiconductor design, and they want to ensure that not just the design but manufacturing too happens in the state. To debate this further, we have an eminent panel joining us today. We have Mr. Vijay, the spokesperson of the BJP. We have Bhavya Narasimhamurthy of the Congress. We also have Mr. Dharnidharan, the spokesperson of the DMK. And we have senior journalist Mr. B.S. Arun joining us on this show. Vijay, some serious allegations against the union government. Obviously, this is not the first time that we have heard something of this nature. Just a few months back, we have seen Tamil Nadu also saying that the union government intervened and diverted investment that was going into Tamil Nadu. They are saying, in fact, that concluded those talks. M.B. Patil saying that at least 3 companies had spoken to the government on investing in semiconductor manufacturing units in Karnataka. How does the BJP counter this?
Harish, it is the most unfortunate thing for the industry minister M.B. Patil to accept publicly that he is under the most inefficient government, inefficient chief minister, and he himself is proving that he is the most inefficient industry minister. And the saddest part is shamelessly these people, for their inefficiency, they are blaming the center for their inefficiency. I can quote a couple of examples for the viewership, the viewers' sake. See, when BJP left the government, Karnataka was number 1 in FDI inflow. 54% of the national average Karnataka received the FDI. Now, after 18 months, 46% of the FDI has been reduced in
But
Karnataka.
Vijay, But Vijay, just a quick point.
Yeah.
You have big you have big ticket investments. This is not the first time it's happened. We have seen a Tata manufacturing unit that was supposed to be in Maharashtra going to Gujarat. The semiconductor manufacturing units also going to Gujarat. And look at the kind of incentives given, especially for Micron. Many would wonder if the union government would go out of its way to ensure a similar investment with similar subsidies in any other state.
As an investor, as an industry, whoever wants to invest in any particular state, they also see the political environment there, apart from the other ecosystems, what kind of ecosystems the respective state government is offering to that. But if you come to Karnataka in the last 18 months, under the Congress government, Siddaramaiah government, they are playing divisive politics. So that means to say, and even apart from that,
Sir, Maharashtra, you had your own government, you were in alliance there.
If I am the investor, if I want to come and invest in Karnataka, I have to see something that should attract me. Well, what is attracting me? Is infrastructure attracting me? No, infrastructure is not attracting me. Is the policies attracting me? No, policies are not attracting me. See, I will give one more example. The Karnataka government recently, what they have done, they have sold KIADB land to a private person. And if I am an industrialist, if I want to come and invest in Karnataka and if I want KIADB land, I cannot go and directly ask the KIADB. I have to go and ask and approach a private person to give me the land. That means to say the Karnataka government has sold themselves to the private
Point
person.
taken, sir.
Yeah, but the
Mr.
private person,
they are saying that all these business groups are looking at the state, the business climate there, the stability there. Are you saying that Tamil Nadu can't offer any of these?
No, sorry. When you're asking the question, the other speaker was also speaking, the BJP spokesperson. So I couldn't clearly understand your question. It will be highly appreciable if you can repeat the question.
Dhanidharan, the BJP says that all these business groups look at a state, the stability there and other factors while deciding their investment. The union government has no role to play in this.
See, I think I will give a twofold answer to this. First and foremost, Tamil Nadu is better than Gujarat in all socioeconomic metrics. So the first question has to address, is Tamil Nadu better than Gujarat? So Tamil Nadu is better than Gujarat in all socioeconomic metrics when it comes to crimes against women, overall law and order, literacy level. We have, for example, the gross enrollment ratio of girls in high school in Tamil Nadu is about 90%, Gujarat is about 50%. College enrollment ratio in Tamil Nadu is about 55%, Gujarat is about 30%. Female infant mortality rate, all socioeconomic metric, Tamil Nadu is like five times better than Gujarat. There's no comparison. And also inclusivity in the labor in the workforce, Tamil Nadu is by far better than Gujarat. Stability, if you look in the last 30 years, ever since independence, except for one or two incidences, Tamil Nadu has always been a very stable state when it comes to parties in power. 89 to 91, our government was dismissed, and then 87 when MGR was died, there was some paralysis. Apart from that, it's been very stable. The question is, Tamil Nadu has been forefront in attracting IT investment. It's been in forefront in attracting investment related to finance sector, manufacturing. Chennai is also called the Detroit of Asia. And ever since a DMK government has come to power, the year 1 alone, the net highest increase in investment was in Tamil Nadu. The state moved from ease of doing business from place number 15th to number 3rd. When it comes to electronics component manufacturing, we rank number 1. When it comes to export preparedness index, we rank number 1.
But Dhanidharan, why are companies then ignoring
most of the ecosystem, we rank number 1. So that is question number 1 when it comes to competence, government giving the required impetus. The second question is, what is the union government doing? As a chief minister spoke in Coimbatore once, he said how a investment of 6,000 crores that has come to Coimbatore was arm twisted by the BJP. Like how the union government threatened the investor. The chief minister himself has made this claim and it was not disputed by the BJP. That's one. Second, a huge semiconductor investment was supposed to come to Tamil Nadu. The MOU was signed, and then they were sitting in Delhi for a meeting with the commerce minister on the same regard. As soon as they leave the meeting, they were taken via helicopter to Gujarat. Apart from that, I have been on business delegation. This is more important, so please don't interrupt. I have been on business delegation to outside of India, and wherever we go, now the Indian embassies make sure that they send their representatives. If the state minister also goes, they want the host countries to send the schedule to the embassy, and they want to send someone, and they follow on our behalf. So even if at all we have planned something also, they have the contact details, and that is being shared to BJP rule states, and in particular Gujarat. I think that is the most important point here. Earlier, the states, of course, state minister, if they have to travel abroad, they need to get permission from the union government. That is okay. Even that is, I think, bit of too much, but that's been the procedure.
The allegation there is
but
serious.
now what happens is
the allegation is serious. Now embassies, the staff there are helping the BJP ruled states.
No. See, the Dharani, time and again, when the investors come and invest in Gujarat or in the BJP ruled state, these people, they do the blame game, and because of the divisive politics, they want to follow. Let them follow it. But the fact of the matter is, Harish, the investors also look into the conducive environment for the investment. Whatever the funds they are going to invest.
Vijay, if that's the case, Vijay, let me just give you some stats. Karnataka has 67% of contribution in aerospace and defense. IT, both Tamil Nadu and Karnataka are doing well. Semiconductor design, Karnataka is number one. What more ecosystem are we talking about here?
No. See, what I am telling is these are the private companies which are trying to come and invest in these states. But whatever the amount, whatever the funds they are going to invest, they have to pull the returns. They will see the return on investment and what kind of policies they have, and what is the political situation, their political environment. And I will tell you, as of now, Karnataka is not offering any of these required impetus that is required for the investors to come and invest.
I'll bring in Bhavya quickly on that point.
5 seconds.
Bhavya.
At the same time, Hari, in the last 18 months, Karnataka has increased their loan share of loan up to 1.91 lakh crore. What have they done it? What have they done? What have they taken the loan for? And in the last 18 months, there is no a single investment on the infrastructure. There is no capital expenditure. Capital expenditure has been
Bhavya, last 18 months, the Karnataka government hasn't invested in infrastructure. That's sending a wrong message to the investors. That's the allegation of the BJP, or a justification to say why they are going to Gujarat.
BJP is always after our administration saying, there is no money in the treasury, that we have spent all the money in the guarantees. I'm sure he's hinting at that. And that's why we have not invested in the infrastructure. And that is completely not true. This whole problem that has arisen, Narendra Modi has been treating the South Indian states, whoever threw the BJP out of power, every state where the BJP has lost its power is facing this kind of problem. It's not just Karnataka, it's Tamil Nadu, it's Telangana. It's like if a state elects BJP, or even if a business person supports BJP, he will be protected no matter what kind of crime he does. Bringing in Adani here, or a state, you elect BJP, you support them, they will support you. Here, Narendra Modi government or his MPs, whether it is from Karnataka, last time Karnataka gave them 25 MPs. Show me one MP who spoke for Karnataka. They always speak for BJP. They never spoke about the Karnataka, the problems Karnataka is facing, our GST compensation, the devolution of funds, the injustice that is meted out to our state when it comes to devolution. Nothing they speak. And it's the same case here.
Bhavya, one argument by the BJP is, if you look at the infrastructure in Bangalore, it would in any way dissuade these companies to not invest here, whether it's traffic, flooding, roads.
Honestly, Harish, if you please compare Gujarat with Karnataka and Bengaluru's development, there's a huge difference. This has nothing to do with the infrastructure. Bangalore has been a global city, right? When it comes to infrastructure, when it comes to attracting software companies and industries, Bangalore has been internationally applauded for it. Whether it is the cosmopolitan culture of Bengaluru, so there is no way he can compare Bengaluru with Gujarat and say Gujarat is better in infrastructure.
You've seen multiple union governments and state governments Is this something that we've always had, union government of that particular day preferring investment going to a state where the same party is in power?
Well, sometimes yes, Harish. I remember I was working in Delhi those days many years ago. Chandrababu Naidu was the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, the United Andhra Pradesh. And during the United Front government, as well as later the Vajpayee government, and even the 2014 to 2018 government of Narendra Modi, Chandrababu Naidu had the lion's share of projects coming to his state. I remember many of the key administration positions, in the union government, like whether it's the industry secretary, commerce secretary, agriculture secretary, rural development secretary, were all from Andhra Pradesh. So, when we talk of the governments, whether it's at the center and the states, there is some sort of a correlation during in this. So. The states, the center helping some states.
Was it to the same magnitude that we are seeing today, sir, or being alleged today?
See, there's an allegation. What I feel is it's best for the central government to come out of this and maybe even place a white paper on this, whether certain this help has been given for certain states like Gujarat, or maybe even Maharashtra when. The alliance was ruling, that will make the things clear. Instead of one government making an allegation and somebody in the central government making a counter allegation, this won't help anybody. The governments have to come clean, whether it's Karnataka government or Tamil Nadu government.
Vijay, many are wondering, this is something that has been spoken about for the last several months, in fact. Many are wondering when the BJP says double engine ki sarkar and the benefits of it. Is this one of it, sir?
See, when it comes to double engine Sarkar, Harish, what happens is whatever the policies whatever the policies of the central government, okay, and if the state government starts implementing it, and obviously what happens is the investors will show a lot of confidence in the respective government, in the respective state government. Here, right now in the last 18 months, what is happening, Harish? What is happening here is. The local Karnataka government, the Congress government, is not in a position to go up to the central government and talk. See, because of the.
Sir, even if we discount Karnataka, the same has happened with Gujarat, sir.
Maharashtra.
You tell me.
Sorry, Maharashtra, beg your pardon.
Okay, see, Harish, what is happening is because of your negative attitude towards the Prime Minister Modi. And Karnataka government is not opening itself to the investors, and they are not. Nobody is. See, I'll let the Congress spokesperson or the Congress come and tell openly what have they done. What have they done? How much extra miles they have gone to bring in the investors? Why did let them answer one simple question?
I'll let Bhavya speak, but quickly. Let me quickly bring in Dhanidharan. When the BJP says double engine ki sarkar, is this one of the benefit that hinting about?
Sir, I think it's not a double engine sarkar, it's a seized engine sarkar. We have seen how there's failure in foreign policy, there's failure of the economy, how there is failure in providing employment. So there's failure in all fronts, all possible fronts. But one simple question which the BJP spokesman did not answer, when even our ministers have to travel abroad, I'll tell you one live example for which I think they can answer if they can, right? I'm not mentioning the country. The minister was not given permission until few days before the travel. And they asked for the entire itinerary. After the itinerary was shared, even before the minister will arrive for the meeting, there is someone from the Indian consulate sitting there. And 2 weeks after the Tamil Nadu government has finished the visit and returns back, all the gentlemen on the business investors which the Tamil Nadu minister has met has been invited to Delhi. Right? This is spying the local government.
Okay.
And second, taking the local government contacts and giving it to Delhi, and Delhi is giving it to their preferred state. When it comes to not paying to the states not ruled by BJP, I'll tell you the biggest problem is after the BJP has come to power, the proportion of non-divisible pool, that is the cess and surcharge, has increased from over 9% to 27%. Earlier, if 100 rupees, if let's say all the 100 rupees will be shared with the states, or 91 rupees will be shared with the state.
Yes.
Now only 72 rupees shared with the state. But the problem is that increase in session such
That's before the Finance Commission. We'll have to see if they will change it. Most states wanting to get as much investment as possible. There is a competition. Will the union government be a fair player in this? That's something that we'll have to see in the coming years. Thank you, Mr. Dharanidharan. Thank you, Mr. Vijay, Mr. B.S. Arun and Bhavya Narasimhamurthy for joining us on this show. Well, that was our top story of the week, but many more stories from across South India on the other side of this very short break.